Truth in the Garden, Reflection on Justice and Divine Deliverance. In the lush garden of Jehoiakim's estate in Babylon, I, Susanna, walked daily, seeking solace under the sun's warmth. My life was one of privilege, wife to a wealthy and honorable man, daughter of righteous parents who raised me in the fear of the Lord, according to the law of Moses. Yet in this garden, a place of beauty, I faced a trial that tested my faith and revealed the depths of human sin and divine justice. As I reflect on that harrowing day, I see not only my story but a mirror of the human condition, where truth battles deceit and God's mercy triumphs over wickedness. Jehoiakim's garden was a gathering place for our exiled Jewish community, a sanctuary of sorts amidst our displacement. My husband, esteemed among our people, hosted elders appointed as judges, men tasked with upholding justice. But two of these elders, entrusted with divine authority, succumbed to the basest of desires. They watched me daily, their hearts inflamed with lust, their minds turned from heaven. Their sin was not merely personal, but a betrayal of their calling, a perversion of justice warned against by the Lord. You shall not pervert justice. You shall not show partiality. Their hidden desires festered in silence, each too ashamed to confess to the other, yet united in their wicked intent. Philosophically, I ponder the nature of temptation and the corruption of power. These elders, entrusted with judgment, allowed lust to cloud their vision, turning their eyes from God's truth. Their actions echo the warning of James. Each person is tempted when he is lured and enticed by his own desire. Their failure was not just moral but existential, a refusal to see themselves as accountable to a higher law. In their secrecy, they embodied the hypocrisy Jesus later condemned. Woe to you, hypocrites! For you are like whitewashed tombs. Their hidden sin, born in the shadows, sought to destroy the innocent to preserve their facade. On that fateful day, the garden's peace was shattered. As I prepared to bathe, sending my maids to fetch oil and close the gates, the elders emerged from hiding. Their words were a trap. Consent to us, or we will accuse you of adultery. My heart sank. I was ensnared. Compliance meant sin and death under the law, while refusal meant a false accusation I could not escape. Yet in that moment I chose faith over fear. It is better to fall into your hands and not sin in the sight of the Lord, I declared. My cry pierced the air, a plea to the God who sees all. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, keeping watch on the evil and the good. The elders' false accusation unfolded swiftly. Before the assembly, they spun a tale of catching me with a young man, leveraging their authority as judges. The crowd, swayed by their status, condemned me to death. As they unveiled me, seeking to feast on my beauty, I wept, not for shame, but for trust in God. Looking to heaven, I cried, O eternal God, you know the secrets. You know they have testified falsely against me. My prayer was not just for deliverance, but a surrender to divine justice, trusting that the Lord is a God of justice. Blessed are all those who wait for him. In that moment of despair, God stirred the spirit of Daniel, a young man whose voice cut through the crowd. I am clear from the blood of this woman. His boldness halted the execution, and his wisdom exposed the elders' deceit. By separating them and questioning their story, Daniel revealed their lies. One claimed the alleged act occurred under a mastic tree, the other an evergreen oak. Their contradictory testimonies unraveled their plot, fulfilling the law's demand for truth. On the evidence of two witnesses, a matter shall be established. The assembly, awakened to the truth, turned against the elders, and they were put to death as they had intended for me. As the law prescribes, you shall purge the evil from among you. Reflecting on this, I see a profound truth about divine justice. God's intervention through Daniel was not just my deliverance, but a revelation of his sovereignty over human corruption. The elders' power, rooted in deceit, crumbled before the truth. This mirrors the psalmist's assurance. The Lord works righteousness and justice for all who are oppressed. Philosophically, I consider the fragility of human systems. Elders, meant to embody wisdom, became agents of wickedness. Yet God's justice prevails, often through the unlikely, like Daniel, a youth who spoke truth to power. This resonates with Paul's words. God chose what is foolish in the world to shame the wise. My deliverance was not merely personal, but communal, restoring honor to my family and faith in our community. My parents, husband, and kin rejoiced, praising God for his mercy. Daniel's reputation grew, a testament to the power of courage and truth. This experience taught me that faith is not passive but active, requiring us to stand firm even when trapped. As Peter exhorts, resist him, firm in your faith, knowing that the same kinds of suffering are being experienced by your brotherhood throughout the world. My trial was a microcosm of the believer's journey, facing injustice, trusting God, and witnessing his deliverance. In the garden, I learned that truth is stronger than deceit, and God's justice outshines human corruption. My story is not just mine, but belongs to all who face false accusations and trust in God's mercy. As I walked free, I carried a deeper conviction. The Lord is good. His steadfast love endures forever. The garden, once a place of danger, became a testament to divine faithfulness, a reminder that God sees, hears, and saves those who hope in him.